Hugh Laurie, the man who turned sarcasm into an art form and charm into a weapon, is more than House MD's prickly genius or the night manager's suave villain born June 11, 1959 in Oxford, England. To a doctor father, William, and a homemaker mother, Patricia, Laurie grew up in a reserved middle-class household where academic rigor trumped theatrics. A natural athlete, he rode competitively at Eton and Cambridge, nearly clinching a spot on Britain's 1980 Olympic team until mononucleosis derailed him. That setback pushed him to the Cambridge Footlights, a legendary drama club, where fate paired him with Stephen Fry and Emma Thompson, sparking a comedic revolution. By his early 20s, Laurie was no jock-turned-actor. He was a sharp-witted performer, blending self-deprecation with a musician's rhythm, honed from years playing piano and guitar. His early gigs on Blackadder with Rowan Atkinson and a bit of Fry and Laurie showcased his knack for turning intellect into laughter, making him a British comedy staple by the late 1980s. But Hollywood called, and Laurie answered with House MD in 2004, a role that redefined him. As Dr. Gregory House, he channeled pain, wit, and vulnerability, earning Golden Globes and a global fan base, all while battling the American accent he perfected through relentless study. Off-screen, his life was less glamorous. Laurie grappled with depression, once describing fame as a gilded cage, and leaned on music, releasing blues albums Let Them Talk and Didn't It Rain. To cope, married to Joe Green since 1989, with 3 kids, Charlie, Bill, and Rebecca, he balanced family with a grueling schedule, often filming 16-hour days. His 2019 knighthood, CBE, honored his contributions, but Laurie remained humble, joking he'd rather be a decent bluesman than a sir. Beneath the accolades, though, lay a man shaped by 6 figures, mentors, muses, and saviors, who taught him to wield humor as armor and pain as poetry. These obsessions, some from Cambridge stages, others from silver screens, built the Hugh Laurie we know, and their names reveal the heart behind his genius. Number 1. Stephen Fry, the intellect that anchored Laurie's soul. At the pinnacle of Hugh Laurie's influences is Stephen Fry, the man who didn't just sharpen his craft but steadied him when fame's weight grew heavy. "He's my North Star," Laurie once told a British paper. "When I'm lost, on set, in life, I channel Stephen's clarity." Their bond began in the late 1970s at Cambridge, 2 brilliant oddballs whose chemistry birthed a biting comedy duo. Fry's restless mind crafted words like weapons. Laurie gave them pulse. In a bit of Fry and Laurie, he mastered timing and wit's effortless sting. Stephen could make a phrase beg for mercy. Laurie chuckled. Beyond laughs, Fry's openness about his bipolar struggle stunned Laurie. "It was raw courage," he said. "Learning humor could shield and heal. That insight fueled House MD's layered sarcasm." Late-night piano jams with Fry also sparked Laurie's musical soul. "Hugh plays heartbreak like a melody," Fry once said, "a pride that flows both ways." Number 2. Emma Thompson, the gentle wit who could slice with a glance. Second, and deeply personal for Laurie, is Emma Thompson. Not a chaotic force like some peers, she was a subtle destroyer. Emma could dismantle you politely and leave you charmed. Laurie grinned to a London outlet. They met at Cambridge, young and scrappy, her intellect daunting. "One look and you knew you'd been foolish for ages," he said. Her ability to blend sharp comedy with graceful tragedy captivated him. When crafting House MD, Laurie echoed her cadence, cruel yet kind in a single breath. "She showed me empathy can cut," he noted. "House's brutal honesty owes her ghost." They've remained tight, with Thompson teasing at a gala, "Hugh fakes misanthropy, but he's me with slouchier shoulders." Laurie laughed, never disputing it. Number 3. Peter O'Toole, the wild poet who rewired Laurie's craft. Laurie's third pick, Peter O'Toole, stunned many, not for fame, but for making acting feel like a glorious wreck. "I saw Lawrence of Arabia and thought, he's not acting, he's spilling art," Laurie told a magazine. O'Toole's reckless precision in the ruling class, madness morphing into heartbreak, obsessed him. Laurie studied his pauses, infusing House MD with that volatile spark. "He'd unravel a scene and make it better," Laurie said. House's smirks and silences carry O'Toole's danger. "He could make a chair menacing," Laurie noted, adopting that predatory stillness directors saw it. Laurie would halt mid-line, and crews braced for magic. Number 4. Laurence Olivier, the perfectionist who taught control fourth, is Laurence Olivier, a surprising choice. He didn't perform, he sculpted divinity, Laurie smirked. Olivier's meticulousness in Richard III, every gesture calculated, like a 3-degree head tilt to weigh a crown, floored him. Laurie pored over his films, awed by how precision felt alive. For House MD, he mimicked those micro-tweaks, timing glances with a stopwatch. Olivier owned every syllable, Laurie said. Control is domination, not mimicry. Olivier's hidden fear of faltering resonated, shaping House's tense invincibility. He held the stage by sheer will, Laurie admired, mirroring that in every glare. Number 5. Robin Williams, the chaos that taught Payne's humor. 5th is Robin Williams, a storm Laurie couldn't ignore. If O'Toole was danger, Robin was a public detonation, he quipped. Good Morning Vietnam's frenetic precision, 30 improvised lines, then a soulful pause, hooked him. Laurie dissected Dead Poets Society, chasing Williams' shift from joy to sorrow. In House MD, House's post-tragedy quips echo that. Robin showed humor rises from Payne's ashes. Laurie told a music mag a Golden Globes hug sealed it. You've got my laughing disease, Williams said. Laurie never forgot. It saves and destroys you, he reflected. Number 6. Colin Firth, the quiet ache that made sorrow sing. 6th is Colin Firth, a friend since the 80s. Colin says I'm fine and breaks your heart. Laurie smirked. Firth's restrained power in Pride and Prejudice, a glance louder than words, fascinated him. He plays feelings like jazz, Laurie told an interviewer. House's veiled pain under sarcasm owes Firth's blueprint. Dignity and ruin coexist, Laurie learned. Their bond endures, with Firth joking Hugh makes misery chic. Laurie retorted, I stole from the best. That mutual respect shines these 6-shaped Hugh Laurie's fire. Which name shocked you? Comment below, like, subscribe, and stay for more hidden Hollywood truths.